Come closer, traveler. Warm your hands by the fire. Tonight I'll tell you a tale whispered in the wind. A tale of kindness, pride, and a promise that changed a man's fate. This is the leopard's promise. Long ago, when the forests were thick and the sky sang with birds, there lived a hunter named Kweku. He was brave, skilled, and proud. Too proud. Today I shall bring back the biggest catch this village has ever seen. He followed the tracks of an antelope deep into the forest, where even the bravest hunters dared not go. Then, he heard it, a sound that froze his blood. A cry, not of a beast, but of something begging. Here, trapped in an old hunter's nair, lay a leopard, its paw crushed in steel. "Help me, hunter. Please." "By the spirits, you speak?" The leopard's eyes glowed gold in the shadows. Not with anger, but sorrow. "If you free me, I shall never forget your kindness." Kweku's heart battled itself. His father's voice echoed in his mind. "Never turn your back on a beast. Mercy can cost your life." Yet as he looked into the leopard's eyes, he saw not a monster, but a creature in pain. "Spirits, guide me. May I not regret this. You have done what not many men would do." And just like that, the forest grew silent again. That night, Kweku could not sleep. He wondered, had he done the right thing? Would the beast return for revenge or gratitude? Then came a sound that chilled him to the bone. A knock, once, twice, 3 times. "Who comes at this hour?" "Do you remember me, hunter?" And there, in the doorway, stood the leopard, no longer beast but man. And that, my friends, is how kindness met magic on a moonlit night. But what gift did the leopard bring? And what price would Kweku pay for it? You're the leopard I freed. Indeed. I walk among men only on nights when the moon is full. Your mercy broke my chains, now I must repay it. The stranger stepped closer. In his eyes, Kweku saw the flicker of wild flame, the spirit of the forest itself. "Your kindness was true, hunter. Ask and I shall give. Gold, food, safety. What does your heart desire?" Kweku hesitated. He thought of his small hut, his empty storehouse, the villagers who mocked him for his pride. Then his heart whispered what his mouth would soon speak. "If the spirits are kind, I ask only for enough to live without hunger and without shame." Then so it shall be. When Kweku opened his eyes, his hut overflowed with riches. Grains, yams, gold, enough for a lifetime. Remember this, Kweku. Riches are only as strong as the heart that holds them. Use them well, and I shall visit again when the moon is full. Before Kweku could answer, the stranger bowed and faded into silver mist. By dawn, word had spread through the village like wildfire. Kweku, once mocked as the fool who spared a beast, was now hailed as the man blessed by the gods. Did you see his hut? Gold shines from the roof. He must have pleased the forest spirits. Kweku shared food with the poor, gave gifts to the elders, and for a while, his heart was humble. But whispers followed him wherever he went, and pride, that old shadow, crept back into his soul. Weeks passed, and Kweku's smile changed. He no longer hunted, no longer thanked the spirits. He spent his nights staring at his gold, hearing its soft clink like a song calling his name. If one gift brought this much, what would happen if I asked for more? The fire hissed, as if warning him. But greed is a quiet whisper that grows into thunder. That night, as the moon rose again, full and bright, Kweku stood outside his hut and called to the wind. "Spirit of the leopard, come forth. Your friend calls for you once more." The forest answered with silence. Then, from the mist came the shape of the stranger once again, his eyes colder than before. "You call again, hunter. Why?" "I am grateful, but the people expect more. Give me wealth enough to be a king, and I shall build shrines in your honor." The stranger's expression darkened. "Kweku, Gifts meant to fill the stomach should not feed the heart. Do not ask for more than you need. What use is kindness if it does not make a man great? The forest shuddered at his words. The leopard's eyes glowed brighter, no longer warm but fierce. If it is greatness you desire, greatness you shall have. But remember, every gift has its shadow. And once more, gold rained from the air, piles upon piles until his hut overflowed. Kweku laughed, wild with joy. I am blessed beyond kings. But the leopard only stared, sadness in his golden eyes. You have forgotten why you were blessed. When the moon wanes, you will remember. Too late. As the echo of the spirit's voice faded, Kweku stood alone among his riches. And outside, the wind whispered like a warning in the D. And so, the hunter's kindness began to crumble under the weight of gold. The forest watched. The spirits waited. For every promise broken, the earth remembers. Join me next time for the leopard's promise. Part 2. The Curse of Pride.